Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Jordan Poole out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at center. And for Denver, Johnson the small forward with Gordon holding down the 4. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at center, locking down the middle. All right, Stan, what's something you have your eye on at the start of the season?
Well, every year we have a new rule or some kind of change in the officiating that affects how games are played and called. So it's something to watch for.
Now here's Gordon. Johnson for 3. He buries it from 3.
And credit Brown, that was a nice find. He's expanded his passing game.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Brown. Back to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Outside Jones. Here's Poole. Rebounded by Denver. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Now here's Johnson. Over Jones. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Gordon against Williamson. Good on the shot.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Banked it in off the glass.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 3. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Well, you know when your percentage from the field is in the low 30s, that means the game is not going your way.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
Now here's Brown. Outside Murray for 3. Jones grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Williamson. Shoots from 14. Rejected by Jokic.
You know, Jokic is an underrated defender. He's learned how to use his length.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Hardaway comes in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. And then for New Orleans, Queen, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Fears in for Poole. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Hardaway. Jokic the screen. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, I don't know if anyone absorbs contact as easily as Nikola Jokic. A massive human in a league of big dudes.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Williamson passes to Queen. To the inside. Williamson outside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Pelicans trail by 7. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Hardaway. And here we go again. The Nuggets on the break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Yves Missi.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Denver shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one's no good. Bay outside. Pass to Fears. Back to Bay. And again, New Orleans no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Fears, and it's Makovich in at the center position. Pass to Murray. Now here's Valanciunas. Six on the shot clock. Hardaway finds Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 8. When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., I think that's right on the money. The way Brown hustles and does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets title team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Please welcome to the floor, your Nuggets team.
Different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Watson. And it's Christian Brown in for Hardaway. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Missi, he's checked in for Matkovich. Zion Williamson comes in for Queen. Jones, he's checked in for Bay. And it's Poole in for Hawkins. Now here's Murray. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called. That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Johnson. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And it's Williamson with the ball for New Orleans. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Spears, defended by Murray. Lets it go from deep. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Johnson against Williamson. Outside Brown. Back to Johnson. Brown against Jones. Fires, high post. Brown can't hit. Pelicans trail by 14. Poole with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Brown. And Hardaway is subbed in for Murray. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. Denver leading by 14. Outside Brown, deflects the pass. Now the Pelicans in transition. And he gets the bucket. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Hardaway finds Jokic. Denver moving it around. Back to Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And here's Poole. Jones from outside. That'll do it for the first half. It's Denver leading by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Denver Nuggets. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Nuggets.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine gonna show you real power when that camera turns off.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Pelicans trail by 14. And the Pelicans last season, Stan, just 21 wins. Their worst record in over a decade.
Well, look, they were hamstrung by injuries, and that's been an issue for the last few years with New Orleans. When healthy, this team has the talent to compete in the West, but they haven't been able to stay healthy.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Murray's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Murray against Poole. Two on the clock. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
With the clock ticking down, great awareness. Poole is just a smart player.
Outside Brown. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Outside Brown. Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Rejected by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Jamal Murray.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And here's New Orleans now. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Poole with the ball. Defended by Murray. And Poole fighting through contact.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. And last season, encouraging Grant.
He was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Now here's Jones. No points so far. Pass to Misi. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer off the mark. Denver leading by 14. Oh, there's the alley. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Misi. Now here's Poole. Over Murray. Poole working the interior.
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
Jokic the screen. Takes the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic just got 5.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Poole looking it over. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd. Count it. Poole's got 8 points here in the quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
The shot off that time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Zion Williamson, and it's Queen in at the power forward position. Valanciunas passes to Hardaway. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screening roles, because he's adept at capitalizing off them.
Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Matkovic. Williamson outside. Here's Queen. There's the triple. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Watson. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Christian Brown in for Brown. Here's Murray. Outside Johnson. Pass to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Poole. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. And they double up Jokic. Chalk up 2 there. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Down low. Here's Misi. Good D by Jokic.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Poole. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Pelicans trail by 21. Poole outside. And here's Misi, covered by Jokic. And stolen by Jokic. Murray against Poole. Pass to Gordon. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now here's Misi, covered by Jokic. Now here's Poole to snap the cold streak. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nuggets.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Gordon. Screen by Gordon. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Here's Misi. Denver getting their last shot to go. Poole outside. Clock at 6. Over Murray. Poole can't get that one to fall. And here's Denver. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Poole against Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, thank you, Nikola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively, you know, it's not just one guy, it's the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie